Welcome and thank you for your interest in Broadcom's automation solutions. During this session, I will be talking about empowering your Automation Center of Enablement, COE, initiatives and supporting digital BizOps for your company. Maybe you're not used yet to Automation Center of Enablement, but we will give you today an overview what we provide you with this approach. What we are facing at customer sites are questions how to go digital. For example, all projects are about speed, but how to go faster with higher quality? Stay compliant, be compliant, but how to achieve this compliance? Open source tools, multiple clouds, legacy tools, and systems are creating complexity. But how to control all this tool chain sprawl? Big data projects are all over the places, but is my data where I need it? Everybody talks about AI, but the reality is that intelligence is not added to automation to get the full power. Move to the cloud is the key element for companies to go digital, but how to deploy innovations to the cloud, especially multi-clouds? The reality is that companies have legacy systems and open source, different environments, plus multi-clouds, but don't know how to leverage them. What leaders consistently face are coordination challenges between development and operations. Almost every single corporation out there is embracing the DevOps framework to improve the coordination between development and operations. They are doing so for multiple reasons, including agility, increased innovation, cost optimization, enterprise efficiency, etc. But established enterprises face the hurdle of poor integration between these two teams because of established culture, skill sets, and many other reasons. Role of a siteability engineer is helping, but at the cost of innovation. Ideally, from a process perspective, all flows will be documented, interconnected, and there would be no gaps in execution. But the reality is that our customers are facing increased gaps, resulting in low visibility across the service chain, which also increase their risk for outages. With tools, the challenge continues to exist with siloed adoption by functionality and organization. This challenge is getting worse with hybrid cloud as the tool sprawl is growing in footprint and complexity. Governance is still key for companies going digital. There's a real standardization complexity, which gets complicated because of the people, processes, and tools in place, which can bring compliance risks into the play. So the question becomes, how can an enterprise overcome the hurdles they have built over past decades? Better still, how does an enterprise convert their hurdles into assets to realize transformation objectives? They do so with automation. Automation is the backbone of enterprise agility. Going digital means and requires enterprise automation. Expectations, requirements, etc. needs to be funneled into an Automation Center of Enablement approach. Enterprises need to start with their people and create an automation-first culture to improve the enablement and rate of adoption of automation. Doing so will establish the foundational interconnectivity between teams, systems, and data with an outcome-focused workflows that drive continuous delivery of value. Simultaneously, organizations should foster an ecosystem of actions, add-ons, and templates to make adoption sustainable, comprehensive, and comply with standards, especially policies. The outcome of this effort helps minimize risk to digital infrastructure and set the enterprise on the path to evolve automation to be intelligent and autonomous. The automation COE can also enable freedom of choice for tools to further the cause of integrating dev and ops by bringing together both tools and technologies native to them. Broadcom delivers enterprise automation. There are 6 use cases within the Automation Center of Enablement approach, which are integrating into open source, multi-cloud, and competitive tools seamlessly and includes legacy systems as well. The first one is Automation Intelligence, which provides business service level assurance, critical path management, and enterprise-wide cross-scheduler visibility into all of your business critical applications. Multi-cloud automation, delivery of services in multiple clouds, private and public, with seamless integration into service desk or ITSM tools. Continuous delivery release automation. It's all about releasing with confidence with release risk scores by increasing speed, quality, and resiliency driven by machine learning and AI. Workload automation. Automate and integrate complex business processes across automation platforms, ERP systems such as SAP and Oracle, and business applications from mainframe to multi-cloud. Data pipeline automation. Automation that handles the scale and the volume of big data for data scientists. Last but not least is site reliability automation, which enhances the monitoring and correlation and gives intelligent recommendations, and therefore, out of these recommendations, auto remediation capabilities. This major banks brings ingenuity and simplicity with automation. So the company planned to move IT operation 100% to the cloud to offer digital services. They made a decision to replace three critical automation platforms from a batch perspective, extract, transform, and load perspective, which is data warehouse, and file transfer. They did a migration of more than 160,000 jobs to handle business processes running into hybrid cloud environments, and they replaced a legacy automation that was generating 60,000 job failures a month. So with this new approach of Automation Center of Enablement, they made it happen to drive innovation and now being adopted by 3,000 plus users for their automation. Remember, automation first culture. Another company, a mobile operator, improves customer experience with automation. The company moved from waterfall to agile DevOps. As I mentioned in the beginning, everybody tries to get to into DevOps framework for a reason about increasing speed of innovation and beat competitors. They had three environments at a time, only be updated by manual processes by multiple teams, and therefore heavy error prone. They had a lack of visibility and control over the CD pipeline, which led to audit compliance. When you think about people separated, processes, lack of visibility, tools, several tools in place, not a really control over the CD pipeline, and then also running into a compliance perspective, this covers really the people, process, tools, and the compliance approach I mentioned before. What it got out of it is an automated pipeline from build to the release to production and provided statistical details of success and failure. So they get an inside view now, and the teams are now able to release concurrently core apps in 2 minutes instead of 60 minutes, full traceability, which now complies also with regulations. Why Broadcom for your enterprise automation? As a conclusion, 3 good reasons to trust Broadcom for your automation. Intelligent automation empowers SRE teams to reduce downtime and accelerate remediation of issues. A comprehensive ecosystem with the marketplace. When you select an automation solution, you need to ensure it covers your technology end to end. Broadcom may extend automation to DevOps, big data, cloud, and business apps. And it's built to scale. Your digital future depends on automation. So you need to build your future on a solution that is scalable, that can grow with the business demand. That said, thank you for your time today. To continue the journey, listen up to all the other use cases in the Automation Center of Enablement approach, and visit our website at broadcom.com.